today dudes got me feeling like I'm a man. It's the gatekeeping sausage for me. This one dude, my age, right? I'm calling him up. Hey, you want to come through? He talking about something. We gonna snuggle. We ain't gonna smash. That's my line. Are you gay? I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. But if you're gay, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because why are you still in my line? I don't want to snuggle with you. I want you to break my back in. And I want you to go home. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I be feeling like I got to take them to dinner first. Open up their car door. Have meaningful conversations before I get what I actually want. Why do I feel like the man in 2023? I feel like I'm role playing in a play that I don't want to be in.
You know, this could be the one dude who absolutely just likes you for you. He don't want to rush into y'all getting booted too fast because he want to see where this thing can go. And he's trying to determine whether or not it's just sexual or if it's real. Because a lot of dudes think they like a woman just because the sex is good. And a lot of women think they like a dude just because the sex is good. But what if you eliminate sex from the whole equation? Now do y'all still like each other, right? Maybe he's trying to figure that out. And you just messed up on a good man because you calling him gay because he don't want to put that eggplant on you. You just never know what angle he's coming from. Or, you know, devil's advocate, maybe the nigga just want to use you for your money or whatever. If you got it, maybe you got a good job, maybe you popping on TikTok and you making great money off of that, and he knows that, but he don't really want to smash you unless he can really secure the bag. I don't know, it's so many different angles you can attack this from. But ma'am, sex is so easy for y'all women to get. Why you so hard up about this one guy? You really like this nigga, don't you? You really like him. That's what it is. You like this dude. He got you in your feels. It is what it is, man.
Hey, who said you could leave? I don't know what they did. I ain't never seen no shit like this. They saran wrap their shit. This is some funny shit to the tree.
Everybody don't go to college for the pursuit of higher education, right? At least that's not where we start off. Some of us go to college because that's the first time we ever had a space where we actually just have our own bed. Feel me? Some people don't have a bed at home. So going to college is the first time you have a bed. Going to college is the first time you have a space to be yourself. Everybody don't come from a household that's conducive to their learning and their growth. You feel me? Sometimes your household could be a toxic environment. Going to college is also the first time we gain exposure outside of the block. I went to London and Florence through Syracuse University study abroad program. Nobody that I could name right now been out the country to learn and be a student of where we at. You get me? So like college is not just for the pursuit of higher education. It don't even start off that way. I declared my major during my sophomore year, the end of my sophomore year, but I didn't know what I really want to do until senior year. Now I know what I want to do. So I'm not going to portray that narrative that like college is just for the pursuit of higher education. It's much more that you learn in college from just academics. You learn about the importance of time, deadlines, setting, you know what I mean, scheduling. Because a lot of people do need somebody to place the schedule upon them, or you're going to place it upon yourself. But you learn a lot of things being in a collegiate space. And then just the exposure. And I say like it's two forms of incarceration. The first one is to be in prison, of course, but the second one is to be a victim of limited exposure. And coming from where I'm from, we being victims of limited exposure to where we come to normalize a lot of things that's not normal.
You'll walk past a white person and say, "Excuse me, sir." Walk past a black man and say, "Move, nigga." That's a sickness. That's a disease, bro. And it's a disease that you can't get away with just no speech. I can look through a black man and tell if that man want to kill himself. He can be smiling as big as day, and I can tell when he hurting because the eyes is the chamber to the soul. If the eyes don't match the smile is not real.
Avoid altercations at all costs. It means if it's not worth killing them, don't even pursue it. So he stepped on your shoe. All right, yo, what's wrong with you? Say, pardon me, man. You stepped on my shit. You know what I'm saying? But don't push the situation further than you have to push it because he stepped on your shoe.
Hey man, listen, you gotta avoid the altercation, especially if you in my age demographic. You still out here tripping. Somebody snuffed your school. Somebody scuffed your shoes. Now you mad. You want to fight. You want to go outside, pop the trunk on them. You ignorant. Still need some development, bro. Because look, here's the thing. They got some crazies walking around here right now. I grew up with this dude, dog. The dude name was man was gone pecans, bro. I remember one day I ran into the cat. He gonna say, bro, I'm looking to kill somebody. That was the last time he heard from me. I ain't never stepped back over that, bro. The dude was real crazy. His brother pulled a gun out on me. Well, not like in no aggressive manner. You know, when little hood dudes get a gun for the very first time, they want to show it off and everything like that. Man, I'm walking down the street. This dude was like, come here, Will. I'm like, all right, what's up, what's up? Man, this nigga put that big old gun right in my face. I said, come on, dog. Come on, bro. This what we on? And y'all want to start altercations with dudes that's gone pecans like that. Them dudes are certified sociopaths. You never know who you dealing with. So what I'm trying to say is this, man. I don't care how tough you are, bro. There's always some guy out there who's willing to take it a little further than you gonna take it. And is it worth it if you not going to execute him after the fact? Like 50 said, if you ain't willing to take it to that next level, bro, you might want to avoid the altercation. I'm keeping it real with y'all, man.
If a man used a coupon on the first date, would you go on a second date with him?
Hell yeah, because he like me.
Okay, why?
Because I ain't spending all my money on the I just met. I'm pulling out a coupon or I'm using a fake credit card.
So you're gonna go on a second date?
Second, third, fourth, and fifth, because you my soulmate. You're cheap, and I'm cheap.
When you lose some type of respect for your man, and you in a relationship, and you lose respect for him as a leader and a provider, in his judgment, you just lose respect in him, the relationship is over. When you can go and comfortably accept anything from the next man while you're in your relationship, it's over. The relationship is over because
Tyler.
See, here's the thing. This is why dudes don't be trusting these friends around their girls, because, man, we know for a fact you trying to clap them cheeks, or you already clapped them cheeks, or you are in the progress of you're in the process of clapping her cheeks, man. We just don't know. But here's a guy who just, I got to take my hat off to him. I respect for him going for his move, because a lot of dudes will stay in the friend zone for an extended amount of time, and the girl never ever had a advance made on her, bro. You was wasting time. Go ahead and just rip the band-aid off and see if she gonna fuck with you. If not, just move on, take your ball and go home, because it don't make no sense for you to stay in no friend zone for no year, 2, 3, 4 years, and you ain't never even try to get at her. And the thing is, she don't respect you because she know you like her, because no man is going to put up with all of her shenanigans if they don't like her. And she got that in her mind. She knows this. You was pumping gas, you spending money on food, you doing all of this stuff that a boyfriend would do, but you don't get none of the benefits. So you already know she knows she got you by the balls. This is a very, very beta male position to be in. It is what it is. I hate to say them little typical terms, but that's textbook beta male activity right there.
How much does a man have to make to be with you?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a church girl, and I just, like, if he believes in God, and if he, if he has a dream and a goal, and he's working towards something, but he doesn't have all the bread right now, then honestly, then he's a vibe. He's good. He's Gucci. We can build together. We can be successful. We can be business partners and grind it out together.
If he's living with his mom, can he still be with you?
Of course, we're gonna grind together and make sure we get a crib so we can, like, be more successful. Because if he says mom house, we can't just keep going to your mom house. Because how am I have my own crib and you don't have your own crib?
What's your living situation? You say you got your own crib.
I have a 10-bedroom property with 4 kitchens, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 10 bedrooms, Airbnb. I run a business, a luxury apartment, and I have a regular apartment.
If he asked to move in with you, would you let him?
Yeah, if he has if like he loves me and it's genuine and like, yeah, maybe.
Okay, do you believe in 50-50?
Yeah. I mean, I would love for my man to, like, cover the bills and stuff, but, like, if he can't right now, then I'm not going to be mad at him about it.
How do you feel about men that work a 9 to 5?
That's good. You're grinding it out. You're not just sitting on the couch being lazy. Like, you're doing what you have to do. I respect that.
I bet. Let me know what y'all think about her in the comments, y'all.
What do you look for in a man?
Oh, I can bear almost anything as long as he has clean teeth.
I look for kindness and sincerity most of all.
I think personality, warmth and affection for children are the main things.
I don't know, really. Physique, interest.
Do you think looks are important?
Sometimes, it depends on the man.
What about money?
Money's not important.
Would you marry an ugly man?
I've married one.
What's your craziest confession?
This guy's 20 minutes after I was his best friend. I had 3 dudes in one night, and it was the Natty Championships of UGA.
I beg your pardon?
The third one actually ate the second one to come out of my piece, so that was funny.
Hey, yo, what the?
They both came in me.
Hey, where's your dad? Where's your mom?
Do you know my boyfriend with the guy I told him not to worry about?
Look how far we've fallen from glory, man. These women is crazy. I smashed 3 dudes in the same night, and one guy was eating the kids out the... What? You know, the women back in the day had respect for themselves. You know, they were some bad apples. There's always been. You know, I read books written from first-hand testimony, guys who grew up in the rolling 20s and things of that nature. Matter of fact, if you ever read Malcolm X book, he used to like have a female who was a high-end escort, and she would tell him how some of these wealthy, rich white men got these crazy fetishes and stuff like that, and how these women were unsavory. They was out here like that. They had them, but in today 2023, it's an abundance of them. It's just been made cool and acceptable for them to be the non-virtuous, non-traditional woman. You got OnlyFans? Great. Good for you. Get your money, right? You want to be a stripper? Awesome. Go break a leg. This is what society is telling these females today. So, of course, they have no shame, no guilt about smashing 3-4 dudes in the same night, man. It's crazy to me, man. Like, a lot of women today don't value their bodies no more at all. And you know us men value their bodies. As a matter of fact, we value their body more than they do. Real talk. You'll be with a girl, bro, and she'll say she want to take a break. You already know what that means. That means she want to go out there and get her back broke. But now you can't take her back because now she's going to be soiled. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's no way you can really confidently say, man, I want my girl back when you know she just went through a whole phase for the 3 months y'all been broken up. Something about her stink all of a sudden to you. She disgusts you. That's because we value their body more than they actually do. It ain't nothing for them to go out there and get their back blew out by 5-6 dudes in a week. And they don't care because they think it's normal. But us, that disgusts us, bro. Like, that's a turn off. And that's why I think we value their bodies more than they actually do.
You prefer a fine-ass single mother with 2 kids or an average woman with no kids?
Honestly, average woman with no kids. Because as a man, why should I take responsibility for somebody else's due diligence? And I'm not trying to be condescending or rude or disrespectful, but hell, this is the God honest truth. As a man, I want to build my own empire. Why should I help somebody finish somebody else's like unfinished work? If she has 2 kids, that means she has a lot of baggage, and I don't do baggage. My expectations, she should have hers.
I'm gonna go with the average woman.
And why is that, in your opinion?
It looks like she already has her life started. I just want to start my own. It.
Average woman with 0 kids.
Why is that?
I have no problems.
What about a guy? What about a guy with kids?
A guy with kids? Probably not. I'm on a
guy with no kids.
I'm on a diet.
Them kids. There you go.
Them kids. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Them kids.
You know what I notice about some women is that some women expect for a man to love her unconditionally, but she wants to love this man under conditions. What this man can do for her, how much he can provide, how much money he make, where he work, what type of job he doing. But this man is supposed to accept you with open arms. Baby, you have yet to heal from childhood trauma. Your mama and your daddy failed you. You still have abandonment issues, baby. You insecure with yourself because you sitting here comparing yourself to this girl on social media. You don't even like the way that you look, but this man is supposed to accept you and love you unconditionally. Have you checked on that man's mental health? Have you called him and asked him, is he okay? Did you tell him that he was a king? Did you make him feel like that? And a lot of women say it's not my job to shape and mold a man. That may not be your job, but it ain't your job to damn sure as hell stress that man out. But he gotta love you unconditionally and take you and your badass kids. I'm sorry. Call me back.
Hello?
Babe, I was wondering if you still love me.
Are you serious?
Say, bro, you know these skits be so funny because they be real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dudes will really be working 60, 70 hours a week to take care of a stay-at-home wife. She ain't even got no damn kids. Well, I love you. Baby, I'm saving up so we can go to Turks. I'm saving up so we can go to goddamn Amsterdam. We trying to travel the world. I'm doing all of this for you. Happy wife, happy life. Right? This is what society teaches us. So the dude is bending over backwards and the woman still feels like she isn't loved and validated. Bro, you can never win if you got a girl like that. You'll never win. And you can never trust her. If your girl ain't seeing everything that's in front of her, the stuff that you do, the sacrifices that you are making, you are dealing with a lunatic. You're dealing with a crazy woman. And I don't think you ever trust her around another man because all he got to do is whisper a couple sweet nothings in her ear and tell her, look, man, nah, if you was my girl, I'll spend unlimited time with you. I got money. I don't got to go clock in. Oh, that sounds real good. He got a lot of money, but he don't have to be at work for 70 hours a week. Oh, yeah, brother. Stuff like that happen all the time.
Get the fuck out my face.
I ain't met one woman. I ain't met one woman that has said she didn't want to just ride in the passenger seat. No matter how much boss chicken she doing, she just wants to ride. I'll give you an example.
Oh, I'm about to say, I definitely want to ride in the passenger seat, but that's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So women, and that's not a knock, it's a metaphor. It's not saying that that's all you want to do and you can't do anything else in your life. It's to say there's a role, there's a position that you want to have as a woman that you just want to sit back, let your hair down, kick your feet up, and let your man take care of what he needs to take care of. I want him to be the man. I want him to lead. I want him to guide. I want him to be that dude that I don't have to worry about anything. I don't want to be out here boss chicken. They want a man that can, I don't say handle them, but that can hold them up when times are hard. If they say, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, they want a man to say, don't worry about it, baby.
You ain't got to.
I got you. Them 3 words right there. I got you. Let me say that. Hold on. I got you. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm married.
Of course they did, because the rebound was everything that you weren't. They didn't have the same boundaries. They didn't hold them accountable. They didn't want to argue. They didn't question them about their commitment to the relationship. See, finding new passion and attention from somebody new while they were still in a committed relationship, that shit was easier because they emotionally detached from you a long ass time ago. And you felt it, although it may have been ignored, brushed off, or explained away. But the times they ignored you all day, didn't say but 2 words to you when you were together, held on to those arguments and disagreements for days, if not weeks at a time, never were invested in hearing you out anymore, needed to take weird ass last minute ass trips, unexpected ones with people you never knew existed. When the intimacy wasn't hitting like it used to, all signs. And in the moment, we get into denial because it's easier to protect our ego that way. Nah, not your partner. They'd never do such a thing. Yes, your motherfucking partner who did such a thing. But the fact that they didn't choose you is really the hurtful part. But if they think that you were too much, then allow them to go find less.
My older brother traveled all the way from Germany to surprise me in the U.S. on the day of my call to the New York bar remote ceremony.
Una watch time, I beg. Una watch time. You have to be ready for this. Okay.
Yo, shout out to the brother for setting aside time and money and putting everything else he had in his life going on the back burner to come and help his brother celebrate this monumentous feat that he just accomplished, right? The bar is an exam that you have to pass. It's like the final step to get qualified as a fully licensed lawyer in whatever state. And upon a little research that I just did, they say that California has the hardest bar test. Like, it only has a 34% pass rate. Now, to put that in perspective, you got people who are going to these schools like Stanford, Harvard, and all of these other Ivy League, you know what I'm saying, colleges for law, and then they go and take the California bar and only 34% of them passing. Probably all of those Ivy League people are the 34% that's passing. Then the other state schools and stuff like that fall in the other half that ain't really passing on the first try. But that's crazy. And shout out to this brother for getting that degree, because that's a lot of work, y'all. You gotta study, you gotta go get a bachelor's degree, then you have to take the LSAT, and then you have to study all day long. Like, going to law school ain't nothing but reading, bro. I remember this guy that I went to school with, he told me how much he had to read, like, on a daily basis. It was crazy. It would make my mind explode, you know. But this was today's segment of Positive Vibes, man. I'm glad to see this brother doing his thing. Look like he got a promising career ahead of him. His brother flew all the way from Germany to come show him love, man. That's some real brotherly love right there, dog. Anyway, guys, that boy Will, I'm out.